We're improvising. Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. I hit the microphone. We're doing it live. We're recording for 3 minutes and nothing has happened. Hey, welcome back everybody to I want to say like, weird but also pretty exciting gameplay where you're going to get to see a battle of the ages. And you might be wondering, what do you mean by, the battle of the ages? Well, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, I'll just give you a quick rundown and quick explanation. We thought it would be very funny here at the Top Tick Heroes Incorporated that we would do a video of the original OG restanding Vanguard, the one that struck fear into the heart of the enemies, and the modern day Vanguard that restands and occasionally strikes fear into the heart of the enemies as well. So, incorporating Overlord versus Varga. Yeah, we both thought this would be very awkward, but very funny at the same time. So, Overlord versus better Overlord. That's right. So, I guess with all of that out of the way, let's just go ahead and jump right into the game.
And like her husband is really on board with this whole proud of her. She got her first milk jug and gives it to the dude. It's like, how's it taste,
I've been thinking about coming back into Vanguard. What do I got to do to get started?
Well, we have some starter decks you could try.
Yeah, but this is a structure deck. This is going to be very strong.
You can also buff them with these.
Yeah, but these are naked. How do I protect these?
You want protection? We got mats and sleeves.
How am I supposed to keep up with all of this?
Got the box for your decks and then your dice for your gameplay.
Yeah, but this is all newer stuff. If I want to play with my old stuff.
Well, glad you say that, because we got some vintage products as well.
This stuff is awesome. Where can I get more of this?
50 cards!
All this and more at 50cards.shop. Use code TDHeroes for a discount.
All right, dice roll. I got 5. All right, let's see what I can see if I can beat 5. Fucking got 11. Looks like I'm going first. Ah, son of a bitch. I guess you are. All right, draw our starting hands. All right, start our first hand. Oof. Holy shit, I don't think I want to put any of these back. I'll do 2 back. Put that one back, just put 1. It's the exact same card. This hand, it crafts itself, man. You can't script it. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's get to it. Let's go. All right, you ready for this? Board ready. All right, stand up the Vanguard. All right, I'm going first. Draw. Let's see, I'll ditch. To ride, I'll gain the energy crest. Go to 0 energy. Then I'll pass the turn. I draw for turn. Ooh, good choices. Ditch. To ride, I'll draw for going second. I'll gain the energy crest. And gain 3 energy. All right, I'm gonna call Dancing Princess of Elegant Flames, Justina. Use her skill. Discarding 1 card. Search my deck for an order without Regalia's Piece. Dump that bitch in the drop zone. And I can play it from drop if I so choose. Then we're just gonna leave it in the drop zone and we're gonna swing 8k at your Vanguard. Multiple attacks. Who thought this was a good idea? I will guard this first one. All right, embodiment of armor bar will attack. No guard. All right, drag check. Forward. Damage check. Oh man, a shiny Varga. That's rough, buddy. Pass turn. All right, now stand draw. Energy charge 3. Holy shit on my dick, that is hilarious. A ditch to ride. I will call out and still charge. Skill of Fall Heart. EB3. Draw card. Motherfucker. Not a bad card. Call Shenry. We'll swing. 10k at the Vanguard. Vanguard. Drive check. Nothing. And with a boost from Shenry, Blaze my Bar Dragon will attack. No guard. Damage check. Persona Ride gone. That's... You know what? That's not that bad. You know what? And you lost the Persona Ride. I lost the shiny frickin' main deck card. So I'd say that's not so bad. You know, when you put it like that, you have a point. I got out lucky. That you did. At the end of the battle, though, Shenry will go to Soul, and I will draw a card. With that, I will pass the turn. Thank you, sir. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Ditch. 2 ride. Counterblast 1. Search my deck. Want to find ourselves the one, the only. I have it in my hand already? I do not. What the fuck is it? I think I'm just fucking blind. Listen, chat, I'm blind as shit. There it is. SP! SPPG. In the lighting in here, it kind of looked like a fucking promo and not an SP, which is kind of... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then I will simply swing 8k at your regard. Alright. Bombard Dragon will die. Dragon Knight Nahalim attacks with a drive check. No guard. Wait, do I want a guard? I'll say no guard. Right, drive check. Well, the front trigger's not bad. Could have been better, though. Damage check. Heal trigger. I'll take that. Rakshasa goes to the damage. Leaves the damage zone and goes to the drop zone. Over to you, my good man. Alrighty. Stand. Draw. Energy charge 3. Damn, there's some high rare cards in this deck. Holy shit, my hand is ass. Ditch. To ride. When ridden, he calls out. Call Fiend Beast. And then I'll call Impale Horn Dragon. I think that's everything. You know, Varga's first turns aren't really that impressive, and the combo deck isn't really all there. So anyway, I'll swing. So 15 at your Vanguard. No guard. Shenry. I wanted you earlier, man. Into the battle. Boulder Axe retires, and I'll draw a card. Ushiyanimaru will attack. 10. I'll guard that with Halby. With a boost from Impale Horn Dragon, Varga attacks. When Varga attacks, Counterblast 1. Retire all of me and my opponent's front row rear guards, and as soon as it gets 10k at the end of that battle. At the end of the battle, stand it, and it loses -2 drive, so it gets 10k. And both of our rear guards retire. Effect of Ushiyanimaru. When it's retired by the rear guard of a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Varga in his card name. Does that mean they're going to add a grade 4 Varga? Choose one of your units, it gets 5k. So, 5k to my Vanguard. Also, whenever Impale Horn Dragon boosts grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Varga in his card name, it gains 5. And it also gains 2k, because it's boosting a grade 3 with Varga. So this is 13, 23, 33, 43. Yeah, no guard. Goodness. 43 is big. That's what she said. Anyways, first check. Second check. Well, that happened. Damage check. End of the battle. Impale Horn. Soul Blast 1. And retire this unit. Draw a card. Now Varga will restand and attack again. This time it is only 28. 30. Because you're grade 3. Yep, that tracks. Alright, into the battle. Varga loses its power. And I think that's everything. 8 cards in hand. Pass turn. Okay. Let's hope we can actually do some damage. Stand, draw. Energy charge 3. Ditch. To ride. Dragonic Overlord. Base Dragonic Overlord. Let's go. On ride, Nahalim calls out. Go ahead and play Scarlet Flame from the drop. Play this with cost Energy Blast 3. Choose one of the following modes. I'm going to choose to search my deck. Ride a card with a different card name from my Vanguard as stand. Riding Dragonic Overlord the end from the deck. That's right, you're to hear first, folks. Overlord got a little more consistent. And we like to see it. Damn, my drop zone is massive. Good lord. All right, Overlord has a base 5 because he has Overlord in Soul. I think I'm just gonna activate Nahalim's skill, Soul Blasting 1, to give both Overlord and himself 5k. And then I think I'm just gonna enter combat. So I'm gonna swing with Draconic Overlord at the end for 23? Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's what I'm doing. 23. You know what? Hit me. All right, Overlord, give me the crits. First check, second check. Well, there's one of them. Both effects of Vanguard, and that's it. Damage check first, second. Power to Vanguard. Can't believe I lost Pot of Greed, though. All right, Counterblast 1. Discarding 2 cards from my hand to restand. And I do not lose drive checks because I have base Overlord in the soul. So 33, double crit. Over trigger to pass. Damn, how long have you been holding on to that thing? First check, second check, nothing. Yeah, it drew it off of one of my draws. Deck draws a lot, by the way. Yeah, can't relate. Most of my cards have to go to the drop zone. So, not all of them can't hit. Sadly, going to be the end of my turn. So, pass it over to you. Alrighty. Get ready to feel the thunder. Stand, draw. Energy charge 3. The deck's just giving me every single card I need. Ride Rakshasa. From hand. Silver rare version. Not the secret, but the silver. We'll be fine. Since I rode Varga, on top of Varga, I am allowed to activate Persona Ride. So, Persona Ride draw. Deck, we're just vibing over here, dog. We're just chilling. Groovy like a drive-in movie. Just because I want more attacks. I'm going to call the bull. Call... That should have... we'll do Storm Slasher Dragon right here. And then we will call Battle Monk of Raging Flames Roski. You know what, just for shits and giggles, we'll do that twice. Okie dokie. And then I think we're just gonna go into the combat step. So we're gonna swing for 1626. And again, no intercepts. Never said it once, but you should just know. No intercepts. Times 2. Yeah, I know. No guards. No whatchamacallits or thingamajiggies. I'm going to take the first one here. Good thing I did. Power to Vanguard. Alright, we're going to attack with Ushiramaru for 28. Guard that, peasant. Alright, so 28 is kind of a fucking nuisance. But we got this shit, baby. You know why? You know why? Because we're the best player in the game, and that's fact. We're going to guard with Shenri and use the Defensing Roar to bounce every back to my hand. Kind of a weird way to use Defensing Roar, but alright. Anyways. Rakshasa swings, baby! When Rakshasa swings, front row dies. So, it gains 10. But because the bull got retired, it gains another 10 because it's in the Malworm state. But when Storm Slasher Dragon got destroyed, he calls himself to rear guard, back row rear guard as rest. But whenever the units in front of Rokasei died, Rokasei dies. And I draw a card for each. Oh, we're just big G chilling, my guy. He is not boosting, so this is only 43. Twin drive. No guard. All right, it's your funeral. First check, second check. Heal. I don't even get that. Okay, well, we're gonna go up to 30k. Damage check. Heal. I do heal. Fuck you. Go to 20. We're gonna heal a card that's irrelevant because this deck has no graveyard recursion. All right, at the end of the battle, counterblast 1. And blow up all the macro regards. It stands, gets -2 drive. When he's blown up again, calls himself as rest. Soul Blast 1 to stand himself. And because of his continuous effect, he's gonna gain 5k. So this is going to be big ass motherfucking number. 30, 40, 53, 61, 66. It's a big fucking number. My God. It's 66 1 damage though, so we just gonna take that motherfucker. God damn motherfucking titty sucking. Anyway, Lost another order to the ether. Here's the thing. I know you drove check a PG. I know it. I feel it. I saw you fucking, not even drive checking. I saw you add that bitch from bar. But if I don't make you use it now, you can just use it later. And you're gonna have to use it because you're at 5. And I have 2 drive checks. And there's the potential that you don't have a second PG. And I hit the over trigger and just kill you outright because of the power I have. Giving you no chance to come back. You know what? Fuck it. D-skill. Counter blast 1. Stand gets +2 drives. Swing again. 53. 2 drive checks. Use that PG. Let me hit the OT. You already know, dog. Motherfucking Waffle House. That shit ain't happening. All right, first check. Second check. Well, that's unfortunate. Holy shit. Anything could have hit my immediate and ultimate demise. Ain't gonna lie, I don't know what OT you're running. If you had the red OT, I could have just fucking died. Yeah, well, you know, that's the game you play with the hand that you're dealt. I will pass the turn to you. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurt. I didn't like PG and stand draw. Energy charge 3. Let's go! Persona Ride. Draw. We're about to show the game off, everybody. So, you may be wondering, Atreus, you've already ridden this turn. You've already activated Persona Ride. What are you about to do? Well, funny you should say that. See, I have this thing in the drop zone called an order, and this order is called Scarlet Flame on the Proxy right here. And this order has an amazing effect, and I've only used half of it, and I specifically left the other half of the effect off for dramatic effect. So, class, we're gonna read this effect together. So, if you have Vanguard with Overlord as card name, and your card with the same card name as this unit was not bound this turn, being this one, cost EB3, whoop, bind this card. Perform one of the following. Last time, if you remember, we searched the deck for one card with Overlord's card name with a different card name from your Vanguard, write it as stand and shuffle the deck. We are going to choose the other one. And what is the other one? I'm glad you asked, loyal viewer at home. If you have a Vanguard with Persona Ride, and you did not ride a card from a grade 2 unit this turn, specifically stating that, so you can't Persona Ride. I think you might pick up where you're going. Cost, discard a card from hand, and activate Persona Ride. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to discard this lovely card called Lyrant's Glare Dragon. And activate Persona Ride. Another 10k to front row. Draw a card. Lyrant's Glare Dragon's effect activates. Discard it from your hand during your turn. If your Vanguard is a grade 2 or greater, cost Soul Blast 1 and call discard the rear guard. If it was the battle phase, it cannot attack this turn. Thank goodness it's not the battle phase. I'm going to discard or Soul Blast 1, call this bitch to front row. Now, because I played the effect, used the effect of the order from the drop and not the playing of the order, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to play the order. We'll draw a card. Choose a card from my hand, reveal it. It's going to be Shenry. Call that unit to rear guard. Then, if my opponent has a front or rear guard, I can retire it. My opponent does not have a front or rear guard, so I am then allowed to give the unit called 5k. Pretty decent, right? All right. And that's just about it. So I'm going to give Overlord 5k. Boost for Shenry and attack with the Overlord. When Shenry boosts, because you have one of those rear guard, Shenry will gain 5k. So this is 13, 23, 33, 43, 51, 56. A number that you might be oh so familiar with. Yeah, fuck off. It's a big fucking number. I'm just gonna say no guard. Alright, first check, crit. Reflex to Vanguard. Second check. Oh man. No double crit. Alright, take 2. You fool! You have put me into ultimate break territory. For those of you that might not know, don't worry about it. It's never coming back. It's a toxic format. Toxic for me because I always let myself go to 5. Anyways, no triggers on the damage check. At the end of that battle, Shenry will go to Soul. I will then draw a card. Ha! Alright, Cannon Blast 1. Card from my hand and discard it. It would be 2, however, Draggard or Halby counts as 2. And then Halby calls himself. We're going to call him to behind the rear guard, and then Vanguard. And the Vanguard stands. And he gains 5k. So now we're going to swing part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm pretty sure this is the same number. So it's 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 61, motherfucker. 2 crit, 2 drives. You got a PG. Follow Heart. EB3. Dodog card. Oh my goodness. PG. Chicken Shenry. You did not top that off of the Follow Heart, did you? Alright, whatever. Twin Drive first. Say it with me, class. Overtrigger! You've got to be fucking kidding me right now. Let's see you do it again, motherfucker! Alright, first off, let's actually resolve the overtrigger. Remove from game, draw. Power's going to my Vanguard because I would love to see you just do that part too. Second check. Nope. Alright, Vanguard restood. This is gonna suck. Alright, everybody. Honey various to change. Twin Drive. I swear to everything, I need a second PG off the top. Wait a minute. Oh shit, you do have a second fucking Fall Heart, don't you? That I do. Please don't do it again. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. Fall Heart. EB3. Draw card. Okay. GG. First check. Second check. Critical trigger is a big flying poo. I'll give the power to the rear guard just in case it matters. Take 3, bitch. That's game. Out of curiosity, that's what the other 2 would have been. I was very close to finding another PG off the top. I was this close. Oh my goodness, that was a heart racing back and forth, but on to game 2. Game 2. All right, see who goes first. Oh, I got 5. I got 6. I'm going first. Oh, great unholy hell. Yeah, I like going first. It's funny. It means I get to kick your teeth in. I want to go first. I'm putting 3 back. The draws didn't get much better. Oh boy. I just want to say 3 back. It's a pretty good 3 back. All right, you ready? Yep, I'm ready. Stand up the Vanguard. Stand up the Vanguard. Draw. Ditch 1 to ride. I'll gain the crest and the counter. Go to 0 energy. Pass the turn. Draw for turn. I'm going to discard. Just gotta go below the end to ride. Embodiment of Armor bar. I'll gain the energy crest. Go up to 3 on the counter. I'll draw for going second. And now I'll call Shenry. Boosted by Shenry, Embodiment of Armor bar attacks. Oh boy. That's 1621. No guard. Drive check. Order. Damage check. Fall Heart. End of that battle, Shenry goes to Sulk, and I draw 1 card. Pass the turn. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Discarding Fall Heart. To ride. I'll call out. Soul charge 1. Fall Heart skill, EB3. Draw card. I will swing for 8 at your Vanguard. I could, but I won't. I'll declare no guard, so I'll take the damage. Power to Vanguard. Looks like we're baller, holler. Oh, fuck. Trigger to hit. Trigger to hit. Drive check. It's crit. Take 2. Oh my god, I played with fire and I got burned. Yep, I'm at 3. And with that out of the way, we're gonna call that the turn. Okay. Well, make the best of a bad situation. At least I have Counterblast now. And just charge 3. I'm going to do something funny. Ditch Burning Horn Dragon to ride. Counterblast 1 for bar. Search my deck. We're gonna find ourselves the SPPG. I almost grabbed the reprint one because they have the same symbol on the bottom. Call. Forward and Revertus. Soul charge. Counterblast 1. Call out a Shenry. And forward gains 5. I think with that, I'm just going to swing at your Vanguard for 10. 10, you say. Oh, guard with a critical trigger that I just drove check, I say. And I'm hoping I hit something on the drive check myself, I say. It's a critical trigger, I say. I'm gonna get the power over here, I say. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna fucking cry over here because now I gotta guard a fucking critical trigger Shenri boosted forward. You bet your sweet bippy you have to. I'm gonna swing over here. Shenri gains 5 because you have 1 or less rear guards. So it's 10, 20, 38 to your 10. You wanna drop a lot of cards? Do you wanna take 2? 38. I'll just drop 2. Guard. Damn, he just has everything. Shenri goes to soul, I draw a card. I guess I'll pass the turn. Alrighty, daddy. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Why the fuck are the... Anyways, you're getting ditched. Ditch to Raido. Varga. Call out. Swap. And call out. From my hand. Call. Anyways, we're just big ballin' hollering. We're gonna swing over here for 10 at your Vanguard. Can't help but notice that you didn't call Rukase, so I'm gonna intercept it forward. Make that go bye-byes. Swing over here, Bombadar boosting Boulder. Bombadar gains 2. And Boulder gains 5. So this is 1525. A fucking magic fucking number, huh? Yeah, no guard. Damage check. Fucking forward. Boosted by my... Oh, when he, at the end of the battle, he'll retire. Now draw card. Boost and attack. When he attacks, boost, he gains 5. And the 2k. Counterblast 1. Blow up the front row. Vanguard gains 10. But because of the boar, I am not in the Malwurm state, so I gain 15. So it's 28... 38, 43. Take that, bitch. Motherfucker, 43. I'm gonna Elementaria Sanctitude that. Guard. Alright, first check, second check. Nothing. Thank God you didn't get a crit. End of the battle. Soul Blast 1. Retire. Draw. And then I'll restand. And attack again for 28. No drive checks. 28, no drive checks. 28, 30. 25, 30. Guard. Alright, we'll pass the savings on to you. Because good luck. On a 1 damage, you're gonna need it. Boy, am I. Stand. Draw. Energy charge 3. Gonna discard. To ride. Base Overlord. Gonna remove Overlord, or call out Nahalem. Going to play the order in my drop zone. I'm going to Energy Blast 3 for the cost to do it, or search my deck for a card with a different card name. When my Vanguard has Overlord in it, column, right in the stand. Call, Belliscosity. Energy Blast 3, carve my hand into soul, draw 2. I'm going to then play an order from my hand, Dragon Essence. Activate Nahalem, Soul Blasting 1. Gaining 5k to himself, giving 5k to Overlord, who already has 5 to go to 10. So then I think we're just gonna go into the battle phase. Show me what you've got. Oakley dokley, motherfucker! 23 to the Vanguard. The twin drive, 1 critical. Have fun. Dude, I'm just you but better, so I'm gonna have fun. 23, you say. I'm just gonna take it, and what's the fucking worst that can happen? Nothing, that's what. Oh, you're gonna regret those words. Maybe not today, though. Damage trigger? Oh, man. Oh yeah, Belliscosity got 5 from the attack. End of the battle, Counterblast 1. Discarding 2 cards from hand. 1, 2. 2, restand Overlord. Laren's Glare when he's discarded. Soul Blasting 1. Call him to the rear guard. Then I'll swing 23 at your Vanguard. Twin drive again. And again, I say no guard. Alright, first check. Heal! I do heal. Belliscasti got 5, so he'll have another 10. And recover 1 damage. Second check. Nothing. Damage check. Heal trigger. I don't heal, unlike you, but I'll gain 10. Alright, so this is 30, this is 25, 30, 15, 25. Because when Lamb's Glare is called during the battle phase, he cannot attack, but it doesn't say anything about boosting. So, he's able to boost because I have more rear guards than you, so this is 25 to your 23. Wow. Call. To the Guardian Circle. EV3. Draw card. Then Belliscasti swings for 30 to your 23. And to that, I'm going to say guard for 38. Alright. That out of the way. It's your go. Alright. And hilariously, I did top deck the card I needed off of Fall Hurt. Draw. Energy charge 3. This is very comical. Ride. Unparalleled, oh God bless. Unparalleled Draka Sleef Varga Drages Rakshasa. When I ride, because it's placed on a Varga with a different card name, or a unit with Malworm. This unit gains Malworm, and if I did not Persona Ride is activated. So, 10k to front row, don't mind if I do, and I'll draw a card. Dude, the deck is literally handing me everything I need. So I'm gonna call the boar over here. Call Drag Raider Shura. Big call, part 2, big electric boogaloo. And then I'm gonna call Shenri. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. I don't like where this is going. Fun fact, you're not going to. First things first, I'm the realist. Attack with Shura. When it attacks, EV2. Choose one card, a different card name from it. And when it's retired, it goes to hand. It'll be Ushionimaru. So this gains 5. So this is 25. Here's 28. Boost and attack. He has 2. So this is 10, 20, 30. You're 23. Wait, I got this. So 30. So this is 20, or 18, 23, 28. The Fencing Roar. To guard for 38. And then Belliscasti bounces back to my hand, and the other 3 are retired. Because you did not play the guy. You would be correct in that, sir. I did not. Anyways. Boost from Shenri. Rakshasa attacks. On attack from Rakshasa first, I'm going to retire the front row. Rear guards. Your front row guards as well. Vanguard will gain 10k. When Ushionimaru is retired, because I'm in the Malworm state, I gain 10 instead of 5. Also, he got bounced because of Shura. When Shura is popped by my Vanguard, I can... Should I? No, I'm going to choose to leave Shura in the drop zone. Because I want to keep the CB for a surprise tool. Now, you have one of the True Guards. Shenri will gain 5 on the attack. So... 13, 23, 33, 43, 51, 56. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't get my Dragon Essence power. It mattered. Oh. 56, eh? I will not guard. Alright, first check. Draw trigger. Power to my Vanguard. I'll draw a card. Second check. Shura. Damage trigger check. Justina. Shenri goes to the soul. I will draw a card. At the end of the battle, kind of +1. Retire all of the back row. So this one goes away. Stands against -2. So this will gain 53. 0 drive checks. 53. I'll take this one too. Belliscasti. All right. And Divine Skill. Kind of +1. Restand. +2 drive. 53 2 drive checks. Perfect guard. I know what the smart move is, but I don't know if I want to make the smart move. Yeah, I'm just going to make the dumb move. PG for PG. Ah, that's bad. First check, crit. Second check, crit. I am glad you PG'd though. Oh. So am I. Not a good situation though. My go? Yep, that's all you. Pass the turn. Stand. Draw. Energy charge 3. I swear to God. Persona Ride. Draw. 10k to front row. I will activate the order in my drop zone. I don't have one. Okay, never mind. I'm just wrong. Never mind, I guess I won't. Damn, I thought I did. I will call the Viscosity. EB3, or from hand to soul. Draw 2. Lovely. I'll play the order from my hand. Draw a card. Card from my hand, reveal it. Call it to rear guard. Activate the order in my drop zone. Ender Blast 3, bind it, activate Persona Ride. Alright, Vanguard has 5. So, we're just gonna swing 5. The Viscosity gains 5. So this is 38. Alright, 38. I'll take this first one. First check. Front. Second check. Heal! Oh my god. Power to my fucking trigger over here and I recover a damage. I'm not on death's door anymore. Yep, damage check though. Rokisei. I would have loved to see you last turn. And in that battle, counterblast 1. Choose 2 cards from my hand. 1, 2, discard them to restand. I'll swing again for 48 this time. Viscosity gains 5. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna let you get away with that one. Guard. Discarding Flare Veil. First check, second check. Not very good drive checks on your front. Nope, not good checks at all. But we'll swing the smaller side first, so this is 45. Jesus, smaller side. We'll take it. Damage check. Heal. I do heal, actually. Power to Vanguard, and I recover damage. That is the biggest amount of unfortunate. Here's 50. Small basic number of 50. Here's 53. This is 13, 23, plus 30, so 53. So you're 50. My go? Yeah, man, it's your go. I'm not ready for this. Oh boy, but am I. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Persona Ride. Draw. 10k to front row. We're going into ham. Alright. Radiance to draw 2. Oh, we're just chilling, baby. Alright. Call Ushioni Maru. Call Drag Raider Shira. Call Rokisei. And then we're just big chilling. We're gonna attack with Drag Raider Shira first. EB2. Targeting Ushioni Maru, give him the effect marker. So when he's retired, he can call himself back, or put himself to my hand. Alright, so this is 25. Here's 28. Yep. Swing here. So this is 8. 28. I'll guard for 33. Okay, swing. On attack. These 2 die. Your 2 die. He'll gain 10k. Ushioni Maru gives him another 10k. Ushioni Maru bounces because of Shira. Shira, counterblast 1, calls herself. She gains 10k. Rokisei kills himself and draws a card. So this is 13, 23, 33, 43. Twin drive. My stuff dies. I have to say no guard. Oh man, it's anytime you get a crit, it's now. That's not a crit. Just one, buddy. Kind of best 1. So restand. -2 drive. Kills the back row. There's nothing there. Swing again. So again, 43. 0 drive checks. Have fun with that. Yep, I'm gonna have to guard that. Over trigger. Alright, well, Shira attacks. So this is 30. To your Vanguard. Okay. Heal trigger be damned. Halby. Tight ass game. Tight ass game. That was... I did have a heal left, so I was banking on something that had a chance of happening. Anyways, on to the next game. All right, see who goes first. 4. Oh, come on. I want to go first. I want to go first. I want to go first. Come on, pants. Let's go. 8. I'm going first, baby. I'll do 2 back. All right. What do you got? That's a card I haven't seen before. I'll do 1. I haven't seen it in like any time I've really played this deck. I think it's only ran as a... It might be ran as a 1. It might not be ran as a 2, but still. The fact I've not seen it is... It's almost frightening. All right, let's get to it. Stand up the Vanguard. Draw. I will ditch to ride. Gain the energy crest. Go to 0 energy. That feels weird. Pass turn. Draw. I'll ditch Fallheart to ride. Gain the energy crest. Gain 3 energy. Draw for going second. Discard 3 energy to draw for Fallheart. Then I'll just swing 8k at your Vanguard. No guard. Drive check. Nice. Damage check. Ah! Alright, my go? Yeah, man, all you. Alright, draw. Whoop. Energy charge 3. Going to ditch to ride. Kind of blast 1. Search. We're gonna find ourselves the order. We need that, my man. We need that. I'm gonna go ahead and play the order. Draw card. Not bad, actually. Not a bad pickup. That's actually hilarious. Reveal Belliscosity, call. There's nothing on the top, nothing on your front row, he'll gain 5. Call a Shenry, call a Shenry. I'll leave that there. All right. Swing with my Vanguard. On boost, Shenry gains 5. So, 23. Oh my god, that's a fucking field. No guard. Draw check. Belliscosity. Damage check. Fallheart. Boost by end of battle. Shenry goes to soul. Draw card. Boost by Shenry. Belliscosity attacks. Belliscosity gain 5 whenever my Vanguard attacked. It don't care about grade. 28, 33. Yeah! Dang! Yeah, no guard. Damage check. Fuck. End of that battle, Shenry goes to soul. I draw a card. And I will pass the turn to you, my good man. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Alrighty, dighty, buddy. Ditch to ride. Call out. Soul charge 1. I'll call upon the rear Vanguard. Attack. Do it. Yeah. So this is 18. No guard. Drive check. Caliburn. Damage check. Crit. Alright. On me? Yeah, bud, all you. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. Alright. Ditch to ride. When I ride, call the Hollow. I'm going to activate the order in my drop zone. Binding. Energy blast 3. To search my deck for a card with Overlord and its different card name, write it as stand. Overlord gained consistency. You love to see it. And the Hollow skill, Soul Blast 1, gains 5. Overlord gains 5, and he already has 5 because there's an Overlord in the soul. We're just gonna keep on blasting. So, Overlord swings. Belliscosity gains 5k. This is 23 Twin Drive. No guard, we'll see what happens. First check, second check. Heal! I heal Howard in the Hollow, and I recover a damage. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, damage check. Heal! Ha! Howard of Vanguard, and I do heal. Fuck you. Counterblast 1. Discarding 1 card. It'll be Halby to restand. I do not lose drive checks. Hobby skill, call himself back. Behind the Holm, he'll gain 5. Actually, it'll be behind Belliscosity, he'll gain 5. Overlord attacks again, Belliscosity goes up. So this is 23 to your 20. Alright, makes it real easy to guard this shit. Real easy to choose. 2 to pass. First check, second check. Nothing. Yeah, buddy. Alright, the Holm then swings. 25 to your 20. I will take this. 10, 20, 8, 33 to your 20. I don't want to go to 4. 33, my 20. Guard, offensive roar. So 25, 35. This goes back to my hand. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll pass the turn. Alrighty, stand, draw. Energy charge 3. Ditch. To ride. When ridden, call out. Call. Twin Pulsive Dragon. AB3. Pick the top 5 for grade 2 or less. Call it to rear guard. Yeah, we're gonna call Rokasei. Let's place our rear guard. You cannot intercept this turn. And I think that's all I need to do, really. So, we'll swing here. We'll swing for 13 at your Vanguard. Oh, guard. Alright, boost and attack. We'll gain 5 on the attack. So, 15, 23. 23. Oh, guard. End of that battle. Boulder Axe retires. Draw card. Rokasei retires. Draw card. Vanguard attacks. Counterblast 1. Retire the front rows. When Twin Pulsive is retired, if I'm grade 3, it will get 5k. So Varga will get a total of 15 more. This guy, little guy behind him, Blaze Mabar, gains 2. So it's 28, 38. Yeah, I won't guard. First check, second check, nothing. Damage check, power to Vanguard. All right, Varga will restand, -2 drive. So this is just 28. I think I'll just guard that. I go? Yeah, you go. All you. Sweet. Stand, draw. Energy charge 3. I do not have Persona Ride. I'm going to activate the order from my hand. Draw a card. Revealing Belliscosity. Calling Belliscosity. Let's see, come on here. Because you do not have a front or rear guard, Belliscosity will gain 5. Belliscosity is on place effect. EB3, card from hand to soul, draw 2. Perfect. Call, Burning Horn, no skill. Activate the order from my drop zone. EB3, activate Persona Ride. So, 5k to my Vanguard because I have an Overlord in the soul. I have Dragonic Overlord in the soul specifically. Oakley dokley. Overlord swings. Belliscosity gains 5. Burning Horn gains 5. Alright, so it's 28. Part of me just wants to take the first swing. I'll take the first swing. Alrighty, first check. Second check. Nice. Damage check. Nothing. Alright, counterblast 1. Discarding some cards from my hand. I happen to have Halby in my hand, so I'll restand. Copy calls, gains 5. So this will be 28 again, twin drive. These two gain 5. Guard. Woo! Alright, glad to know that's out of the deck. First check. Heal trigger. I don't fucking heal, but I'll give the power to Burning Horn. Second check. Nothing. Damn right you don't heal, Jesus. Alright, this side's weaker. This is 10, 20, 35, 43. Oh, that's the weaker side? Yeah, because the other side's 48, 53. So we have 43 and 53, right? 10, 20, 35, 43, 53. Yowza. I'll take it. Alright, Halby boosts. 53. Your Vanguard. Alright. Yeah, no. Go away. Beach. Alrighty, that sounds about right. I'll pass the turn over to you. Alright, stand, draw. Energy charge 3. We top decked the card, and you know what? It's the high rare. Ride. I didn't have it. That was just pure fucking luck. Because it's riding Varga on top of a Varga, high percent ride. Activate Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Alright. Calling Fiend Beast Ushiyonimaru. Calling Drag Raider Shura. Calling Rokusei. Calling Impale Horn. And calling Storm Slasher. We're just going the fuck out, my guys. So, no intercepting, fuck you. Battle phase. Swing here, Shura. 1-2. Gaining Ushiyonimaru the effect. She gains 5. So this is 10, 25, 33. Alright, so 33. I have to worry about a divine skill turn. This is pants. I'll take this first attack. Power to Vanguard. Holy shit, I need it. I need it. No, the fuck you don't. Damn. Swing and attack. 10, 28. Alright. I'll guard here. I won't. Yeah, I can guard here. Guard. Alright. Varga swings. On attack, these 2 will die. Your 2 will die. Varga gains 10k. Because it was Ushiyonimaru, he gains 20. Ushiyonimaru backs back to my hand because of Shura. Rokusei dies, I draw a card. Shura calls herself back with a counterblast that I have plenty of, so courteously provided to by you. Call. And she gains 10. So this is, oh, Impale Horn has 5 and also has 2. Wait, no, yes. So this is 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 58. God damn, 58. Oh, my front room went away. 58, jeez Louise, my guy. No guard, yeah. Shit, fuck me. First check, second check, nothing. Damage trigger, be nice. Heal, I don't heal. I do not heal, but I do go up to 20. Jesus, damn right you don't heal. Counterblast 1. Blow up the back row. Restand -2 drive. Storm Slasher when he's retired. Call his rest. Soul Blast 1. Restand. Swing. 13, 23, 33, 43, 51, 56. No drive checks though, but 56. 56. 33. 58. Because you attacked 2 or more times. Oh yeah, that is that one, isn't it? Alright, anyways. Divine skill. Ah! Jesus Christ. Divine skill. Restand. +2 drive. Swing. So this is 13, 23, 33, 43. Twin drive. 73, 83. Yeah. No guard, no pass. Because your OT's out, you guarded with it. Alright. So that's fun. First check. Heal. Power to Ricochet, or not Ricochet. Power to Shura. I recover damage. Second check. Show me what you've got. Well, I ain't got much left in the tank this turn, but this is 40. 40 to my 33. I'll just take this. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'll guard. And then use Defensing Roar. No, this goes to drop. This goes to... I go. Yeah, man, you go. That was a hell of a turn. Over to you, though. All right. Let's see what I can do. Stand draw. Energy charge 3. No Persona Ride. But I will play the order. Draw card. I will reveal and call Belliscosity and retire Shura. Belliscosity does not gain 5 because I retired a unit. Belliscosity is on place. Whiffs. Call Burning Horn. Counterblast 1. found an Overlord, add in the hand. And then I'll activate the order. Energy Blast 3, activate Persona Ride. I will then call Shenri. And enter the battle phase. 28, Twin Drive to your Vanguard. All right, 28. It's 43, so 38, 2 to pass. Gotta leave it like that, 2 to pass. First check, second check. Crit! I will give both effects to Vanguard just to see what happens. These two gain 5. All right, that's scary. Hand blast 1. Carve my hand, discard it. Halby, we stand. Halby calls back, gains 5. So then I'll attack again. So this is 13, 23, 33, 4, 38, 2 crit, 2 drives. All right, yeah, that's not happening. Perfect guard. First check, crit. These went up. Both effects over here. Second check, nothing. I swear to God, you and your fucking crits. Yep, so we're gonna swing with them first, just because you love them so much. 10, 20, 30, 40, 8, 53. 2 crit. Guard. Energy Blast 3. Draw card. 53, huh? I can physically tie it. Damage check. That's game. Ah, man. I was really hoping to come back to me. I had 3 PGs to live your shit, some triggers, Dragon Essence, and a Persona Ride. And apparently a front trigger on the damage. This game was game, set, and match for me killing your ass. But that was a good game. That was an excellent game. Alright, so we're done with the game. All I can say about Overlord is Overlord feels so much more consistent with the new order. The order makes things so much better. I initially was a little hesitant because, well, let's be real, we're card players. We don't really read the cards. And if we do, after 60 times of reading the card, you still read it fucking wrong. I thought it was like a weird Thegria situation, but no, it just works out perfect. Makes the deck so much more consistent. Bar able to find it. Makes the deck just flow so much better. There's a couple other nitpicks. You'll see it in the deck picture and all that if you really want. Now the deck just feels a lot better. Now, I don't really think it breaks into S tier by a large margin, but it definitely left it from B tier where it used to be, and I think it sits in low A tier comfortably, maybe. But anyway, how does Varga feel facing his superior ancestor? First of all, fuck you about that remark. Second of all, Varga always feels great. We didn't really make any changes to Varga. All we did was we slipped in Shenri. I mean, that wasn't originally in the deck. Some people might already be running it in the deck because it has that funny little interaction where sometimes you can get it to proc even when you're swinging with Rakshasa. Varga just feels fantastic. Even though you only get 3 attacks in a turn once with the Vanguard. The deck gets unreasonable power. While Overlord has the trigger power, the trigger findability of it, Varga draws a lot of shit, so it leaves things unknown to the opponent, and it also just gets big, stupid, big-ass numbers. And that's kind of just where you need to be. Hit you really hard. It does struggle if you can kill it before it gets to Rakshasa, though. So, but no, both decks feel fantastic to play as and against. And I'm really excited that New Age Overlord kind of still feels like Overlord to a degree. So, yeah. With that out of the way, I've been Atreus, and I'm Atreus's past self, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.